Wanda Nataweas worries about her granddaughter Raylyn. The preschooler's mother recently died, and she sometimes wakes up crying.
I have to explain to her why her mom's not around now, especially when she's older and she doesn't understand. It's gonna be hard.
Raylyn's mother, Angela Andrews, was living on the streets of Regina before she died on October 4th. She was taking fentanyl and didn't have a phone. The 22-year-old became sick after she was bit on the temple by an unknown bug.
She went to the hospital and she left before she got the results, and with them not knowing how to get a hold of her, it got into her blood and caused a blood infection, and she had 2 strokes and she passed away.
Nataweas says doctors suggested Andrews may have had an undiagnosed autoimmune disorder. Last year, Andrews was a resident of the homeless encampment known as Camp Hope in Pepsi Park. It was dismantled, and while some received temporary shelter, about 80 did not. Camp organizers say 20 of those people have died, many from drug overdoses.
What the community needs to understand is that there's a real family behind that. These aren't just numbers on paper. These are real people with real lives.
Alicia Johnson says the province needs to provide funding for more counselors and caseworkers in homeless shelters and out on the streets.
You can't deal with the underlying causes without putting the humans in place to do that. This is human work, that, addictions work, all of that, mental health, all those supports. Those aren't capital projects, those are people projects.
They're not just bodies, they're people. That was her mom, she doesn't have a mom now.
In a statement, the government said it's investing money in more treatment beds, housing initiatives, and emergency shelters. Nataweas says more needs to be done so no one else loses a loved one due to lack of services. Laura Sharpaletti, CBC News, Regina.